Do you run a business and you feel like you're treading water in your business? You feel like you're swimming, you're flailing around, you're doing just enough not to drown, but you're really not making any progress in any specific direction. You wear multiple hats. You have a sales hat, you have operations hat, you have your marketing hat, you have your fulfillment hat. You don't have a lot of help in your business and you don't know what is the problem because you don't know what to track and you don't know if it's an offer problem, a traffic problem, a marketing problem, a sales problem. You don't truly understand. So in this video today, I'm gonna be breaking down step by step the 5 biggest things that I have boiled down in my business, which does well over $100,000 per month, month over month, consistently. So you can take this information, go back to your drawing board and retweak and remake your business so you can start to make the money that you believe that you can make. So the 5 biggest things that I understand as the blueprint to 6-figure months is your offer, your traffic that you're able to send your offer, your lead generation, your operations, your marketing, your content, and what no one really talks about is your purpose. So first and foremost, understanding what is a good offer. Now, so many businesses are out there. I talk to 10s to 15 to 20 businesses on a weekly basis myself. I coach hundreds of business owners in different programs. And the biggest problem that I see with offer is you make an offer because you want to sell that offer. Now, at the end of the day, the offer should only be what people that you want to do business with are willing to pay for. Now, maybe you're close on your offer, but most of the time, this is going to be the biggest constraint inside your business is what are you offering to the marketplace? A really good leading indicator if you're not making a lot of money is that either not a lot of people are seeing your offer, which is a traffic problem, or the people who do see your offer don't see value in your offer. And the reason why, and I'll get into this, is because you're positioning your offer incorrectly. Now, the best way and how our offer got to be where it is today, where we're closing leads weekly, daily, is we listen to our customers, right? So originally, our company, we did outsourced lead generation, as probably most of you guys did, where you knew how to drive traffic to something, so you decided to do that for others and get paid ransomly for that service. The problem with that is that your revenue is directly tied to time. And time, as you all know, is a limited resource, right? So essentially what you're doing is you're tying your revenue generation to a limited resource, meaning that your revenue is now limited. Right? And I'm sure all of you, if you have that problem, feel exactly what I'm talking about. You can't take on more clients because you can't fulfill or it's making you hate your life. So you can't actually grow your business because everything is tied to you, the business owner. And that's just not healthy. It's not going to scale over time. You're going to get burnt out. I was burnt out at one point until I learned these 5 things, right? So an offer should essentially be something that people want. And the only way to understand what people want is to obsess over their problems. And the higher of the net worth of a person of the problem that you solve, the larger you can charge for that problem. Now, how many of you guys are selling something as your core product that is under $3,000 a month? If you want to get to 100K, right, selling a 3K offer, you're going to need 34, 35 clients. Now, ask yourself this question. Do you want 33 to 35 clients that you have to retain month over month, get them the results that they're paying you for, get them the fulfillment, the operation, understand how many people you have to hire to fulfill on 33, how many account managers do you need, how many leads do you need to actually get to that number, right? Why not sell something for $10,000 to $15,000 and have 10 clients or less than that? Right? So the only way you can charge more money is if someone perceives the value of your offer to be greater than the problem that they have and the dollar amount that you charge is less than the problem that they need to solve and the payoff of solving that problem. Now, the reason why, take an analogy, one of my mentors, Myron Golden, said, is that a Timex and a Rolex, right? A Timex costs $60, a Rolex costs $60,000. Why is that? When at the end of the day, I can tell you right now, my Rolex is off, right? It says it's still yesterday and it's like $335 because you have to wind it every day. Rolexes actually aren't good at keeping time. A Timex is better at keeping time and it's much cheaper. But the reason why people have a Rolex or they have nice luxurious items is the payoff, right? It makes you feel good. When you look at your wrist, you're worthy of that dollar amount that you charge for that. That's the payoff. They didn't buy it because they wanted to keep time. If they did, they would buy the Timex, right? So understand, is your offer a Timex or a Rolex? If you're the Timex, it's no wonder you're charging low tickets and you're getting low quality clients. You need to start having a higher payoff in your offer and the way that you position your offer. The second part to this, let's just say you have a good offer, you have a good close rate, but you don't have a lot of people to close. Traffic cannot be generated, right? Traffic is traffic. The only thing that you can do is route that traffic to your offer, which means you need to be putting yourself in a position to get in contact with the traffic that's already out in the marketplace, right? You are not going to be, as one human being, able to generate interest in something. People already have their interests. You need to be positioned and in front of that person at the right time so they can see your offer, they're interested in your offer, they book a call, and you're able to close them. Now, if you're selling something that someone wants, you need to be able to put yourself and position yourself in front of that traffic. Now that's gonna get down into marketing and content. All of these things work cohesively with one another. So your marketing and content, if you're afraid to put yourself on the internet like I'm doing right now, how do you expect people to find you? I see this as one of the biggest problems, is you just create an offer, you create an LLC, you make a fancy website, and you just expect people to find you. That's just not how it works. Like, yes, people Google for things, but if you don't do SEO, you can't be at the top page of Google and get that traffic. If someone searches something on YouTube and you don't have any fucking YouTube videos, they're not gonna find you as the person to solve their problem. If you're not sending out messages into the ether, you're not sending cold emails, you're not making cold calls, you're not reaching out to people on LinkedIn, you're not DMing people on social media, how on God's green earth do you expect someone to find you, to sell it? Like, the reason why you're not making any money is because people don't know that you can help them make money, or they don't even know what the hell you do. You need to put your face on the internet. It's really not that hard. You can literally use your iPhone, right? You have the tool in your pocket that can solve all your problems right now. So pick up the phone, record yourself, explaining what it is that you do, understand the problems that you solve in your offer, make a video telling people that you solve those problems, and over time, people are gonna be able to find your offer. I've had videos on YouTube with under 200 views that made me tens of thousands of dollars, right? You don't need massive views to make money with content. You just need to make content for relevant people, so when they see your video, they click the button in the description, they go to your link in bio, they go to your website, they learn more about you, and then they book a call. But you need to start doing these things to then get yourself in front of traffic to then sell your offer. This is simple stuff that people don't do, guys. So the biggest thing with content is just consistency, because you're gonna be bad at content. I'm really not even that good at content still, and I've been doing it for over a year. I have over 500 videos on YouTube, but think about it this way, and everyone's worried about views like I just mentioned. Think about 200 views on a YouTube video. That feels pretty shitty, right? I'm susceptible to seeing a video with 200 views and I'm like, damn, this video is not that good. But if you think about it in regards to, that's 200 human beings that have watched your content. Now imagine if you went into a room with 200 people in it. You would be ecstatic, right? You have 200 people that you can sell your product or service to. You would probably make a bunch of sales. But when you see it on the internet, like, I only got 200 views. So you need to start treating your views differently and have a different relationship to your views. You're not failing at content if you have 200 views and you book calls from it. That's a good, valuable piece of content. I would highly recommend making content on YouTube, which is where this video is, because it's a permanent asset. If you make a video on TikTok, it is gone after like 48 hours. No one's really gonna see that video because there's just so much content. YouTube, I guarantee you, if you click out of this video after I'm done, of course, click the YouTube button, it's going to recommend you videos that have been created months or possibly even years ago. So when you make a piece of content on YouTube, it is a permanent thing that people can always go back and see. It also happens bilaterally. So if you go to my website and you're like, I'm curious about this guy. You Google my name, my YouTube video is gonna be on the first page because of SEO. You can watch my videos, gain trust, and understand that I know what the hell I'm talking about because of my content. There's a study that says a prospect needs to engage with 7 hours of content before they will buy from you from social media or from the internet. If you don't have 7 hours of content, that will never fulfill itself, right? So baseline, 7 hours of content. right? Now, where I see a lot of other people doing this wrong is they maybe create content, but the content doesn't drive back into their traffic and their offer, right? So you need to make sure these are all cohesive, right? Now, content you pay with time and resources. It's essentially free to make. Other marketing channels that I would do secondarily, right? So content leads into other forms of marketing. Now, if I post a short or I make a TikTok video with a hook and that gets good views and good engagement, good likes, a lot of people save it or share it, I know now for free, I just validated a hook, right? I validated an angle of my offer that the marketplace validated. So if I make a video on blueprint to 100K a month, this gets a lot of videos, I can now take the things in this video and use them in advertising, or I can start to make more content around that and use momentum for my best abilities, right? So if you make content, you test out hooks. Once a hook works, then make a marketing asset, create an ad, put that on Meta or TikTok or Google or YouTube or Facebook, and then you're gonna be able to validate that for free so you're not spending tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars on ads that don't get any results, right? Now, the next part is operations. If you sell someone something, you damn sure better be sure that you can actually get what you sold. Because the most important thing in business, or you're not cognizant of this or care about this, you're never gonna get here or anything past here because you have one reputation. Now, if you are selling people a service that you can't do, and you're charging money for that service and you don't give them the thing that you sold them on, you need to give their money back immediately, or you need to really fix your operations. So if you don't have your operations dialed and the people that you've already sold don't get the results that you've told them they're gonna get, you don't have to care about your offer, you don't have to care about traffic, you don't need to make any fucking content. You need to fix your operations because all of this is in vain if people don't like what they sell and they don't feel good about giving you money because you have one reputation. All it takes is one interaction to ruin that reputation, and then you are stunted all of your other businesses. Think about that guy who did the fire festival, right? That guy stole and scammed a bunch of people's money. That guy is screwed. He's never gonna be able to go out into the marketplace and make any money because his reputation is destroyed on the internet. If you Google his name, it's gonna come up with Firefest, and no one's ever gonna trust that person again. So be sure to be very focused on your fulfillment and your operations of your offer. And if you aren't able to fulfill it, don't sell it. Sell things that you are confident in fulfilling. You're gonna have better results. And the best form of marketing is your clients speaking positively about you. Now, I'll give you for instance on this, right? So I have a buddy of mine. He was growing on Instagram super quick. He got a bunch of leads. He showed me the tangible result that this guy helped create Instagram videos for him. He posted them for him, they created the lead magnet, and he started driving leads. Now, I saw that, since I trusted the individual who told me that information, I simply said, give me his name and information. That is something that I also want. He gave me his name and his cell phone number. I texted him saying, hey, I want to become a client of yours. And he had the easiest sales call in the world because it didn't even require a sales call because he fulfilled on something. It got someone that I know results, and I immediately wanted to do it. I didn't need a piece of content. I didn't need to see his website. I didn't need to know who he was. But because someone in a private circle spoke positively about that person, he got a new client, and it was $5,000 a month. Now imagine how fast you could grow your business if you do good work for people who are in different social circles and they speak positively of you behind your back. That is one of the best forms of marketing, is word of mouth and referrals. But that is not possible if you don't have a good offer and you don't have good operations, and no one can find your offer and no one can see it and no one can give you any money. Now, the last part, and I don't see anyone talking about this on the internet, is gonna be your purpose. You need to have your purpose aligned with what you do, because as an entrepreneur, you eat, sleep, and breathe your business. You eat, sleep, and breathe your offer, your clients, your marketing angles. I can't tell you how many nights I'm up in bed just staring at the ceiling, thinking about offers, thinking about clients, thinking about situations about my business, and I'm sure you're the same. But when things get hard in business, and you all know that they are, and you're probably the reason you're watching this video so far in it, because there is a problem in your business, if you aren't aligned with what you do every single day, with your purpose here on earth, you're gonna give up, point blank. Now, when you align your purpose with your offer, it makes making content easy. You can just do this. I didn't script this video. I just came up with it off the top of my head because these are the things that is in my purpose. These are the things that I eat, sleep, and breathe. I help people on a daily basis talk about these things inside of our coaching programs. I help business owners get to this and much more than this. And if you go on my video, there's other videos and interviews with clients saying that I've done that, right? So it's my purpose. I get joy and fulfillment about helping other people in the areas of business and in sales. Now, if you're selling something because you saw a YouTube video with someone saying to do this business model, you saw them make money, you try it, you're not making money, it's because you don't give a shit about it. Truly, you just saw someone else did it. Hey, they made money, I can make money. Well, the reason they probably made money with it is because that's in their purpose and they actually care about it. So if you're struggling with all of these things and you're banging your head against the wall, I can't come up with a good offer, no one's seeing it, I don't have any operations, I don't have any content, it's probably because subconsciously you don't even like what you're doing. So understand who you are as a person, what you like to do, what gives you purpose, what gives you fulfillment, what fills up your cup. Because if your cup's not filled, you can't fill the cup of others. So this is my blueprint to making $100,000 per month. You notice that I didn't talk about pricing. You notice I didn't talk about your fucking landing page. I didn't talk about your ad creatives. I didn't talk about all these things that don't really matter on the internet that everyone loves to talk about. It comes down to what you sell, who's able to see it, how good are you to get them results, how easy are you able to make marketing and content and showing your face on the internet so people can actually find you. And then all of that should be circled around with your purpose. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? And why do you care to do it? Now, someone at an event said something very noble. They said actually two things I'll share with you guys. Number one is your offer is medicine, right? Entrepreneurship and business is the mechanism to spread your medicine with the world. Now, if you truly believe that the thing you do can help people, it is your right, your assignment to share your medicine with the world so you can help more people. And the last thing I'll leave you with here is that even if you didn't come from a wealthy family, you damn sure better make sure that a wealthy family comes from you. And the way that you create generational wealth is create a business. And I'll see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button.